recorded your album, and had that happen. We were a little emotional to begin with, but then we worked it out. Fast forward, I did a little bit more recording for myself, and
you made me sing
and some other things. Yeah, made you sing. It's always my job as a producer
to make you do things you don't want to do.
Whoa. What's good, people? It's your boy Icarus Gray.
And it's your homeboy WordPlay T.
And this is the No Rhyme Podcast, where we talk about everything.
Everything for no reason.
So, long and short, the principal recordings for my album are done.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Sit down.
Please.
Sit down.
All right, so on to our main event, because we don't have a lot of time. We're going to go through this diss track that the game has put out against Eminem, and it's called Black Slim Shady. So the game just released an album called Drillmatic, Heart versus Mind, and it was released on August 12th. Out on all,
a lot of songs.
Yeah, it's a 30-track album out on all streaming services, and this is one of the standout moments that people are currently talking about. But what do you think is going to happen in this track?
I feel like, because Game doesn't have much of a limit, he may mention Haley, but that's just a maybe, because I know how Eminem feels about that, and I don't know if Game is like trolling. And I mean, he's always trolling.
I think he's definitely gonna mention Haley.
I don't know what level of which he's trolling, so he's gonna do that. And then what he's might mention MGK in some sort of "I knew you," or "I protected you in LA." Like it's gonna be that kind of stuff where it reminds me of when he like dissed everybody. As I was trying to clean it up. I don't expect a lot. What do you now think?
I think that this situation is primarily promotional. He is a troll. He is going to inflame people. He is looking for a reaction, and the best way to handle that is for people to cackle very loudly in the background. He is going to inflame folks, and the best way to handle that is to not react to it. Anyway, we're going to listen to this. It's a 10-minute track. We're going to try to listen to all 10 minutes and dissect it, see how we feel about it. So here it is, Black Slim Shady.
Good luck with that, bruh.
To start,
It's a start, yeah.
I'm not impressed.
I feel like he's trying to pull a nostalgia bag.
He's trying to be Slim Shady,
Okay.
but he's failing horribly right now.
Yeah. I hated that line so bad.
The line means
The Novocaine. Like, it just, there are so many more articulate gun bars that would have been all right. But the fact that you have to set it up, I'm listening to Frank Ocean. Like, I love Frank Ocean.
Yeah. Like, Frank Ocean isn't the artist you go listen to go shoot up somebody.
I mean, maybe it is, but like,
No.
there are other ways to deliver that.
But if you do it,
I feel like you have to set up being at a Coachella or something, and it's like you're using lines from Novocaine, and then you like build to. I don't know. Let's keep going,
dude. You can't save that line.
I'm hearing more of what you're saying, but it is so. It's like you're trying to do a thing that he does so much better.
Yeah, you cannot. If you're going to do it, you need to nail it, because it's so distinct, it's so present, it's so emotionally jarring that you can't emulate it halfway.
This feels like a PC version of Eminem. You're not, like, you're trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, you're
but
not even
there are
crossing
certain
boundaries
things you
right
can't say.
now. Yeah. Why save that to the end? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, like, normally he would have started, like, M would start with something like that.
And now we're back to the hook.
The first verse was underwhelming.
Yeah. No.
Okay, I kind of see what he's doing, and I think it's still terrible, because I think what he's trying to do is make fun of Eminem is a better take than what I think I started with. What do you think he's doing?
I think you're giving him way too much credit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's failing horribly. And that's just where I sit. All right, so to come out and say that, like, I just chopped up Dr. Dre. He's in my basement. I get the callback. I get all of the things that he's hearkening to, and this could be like a tribute. There's two scenarios, right? Eminem has not heard this and did not sign off on this, or Eminem has heard this and said, run it, this is hilarious. That's where I feel this is, and it's the public's reaction to it. That's the game, no pun intended.
I hope that this is that, because we've listened to way better diss tracks. Like the Royce and Lupe stuff was way better than this.
Speaking of, that was real.
Oh no, I went back, and every time we get off the camera I do deep dives.
All right, okay, cool. I see how it is. I'm enjoying the beat change.
I also enjoyed like the last line was a line, the walking around with his red ground 60s. That's more of a, like, I liked that line.
So earlier I was feeling as if Game is not representing Game on this track, and he has finally made it back to himself. But I don't feel like this is a good 3-minute start.
I think that's the most disappointing part, though, is we want old Game.
Why do you think this is happening right now?
I don't know. I don't even like the setup. Like, I feel like this should have been a end of the song reveal kind of thing.
Because I could predict that it was coming.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem. That's what she said.
I'm out the window.
It just feels contrived. Like, it feels as if we get the joke, and I don't want to get the joke, because that's the part of comedy, or at least hyperbole, that I enjoy. The joke is slowly unveiled. It's not directly in your face.
So bad.
You gotta say more than just so bad, though.
It's terrible.
All right, so I'm a little confused right now, and I think the reason why I'm confused is because I'm a bit unsure of what he's aiming at right now, and so I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. What do you think he's going for?
I think he's going for I was not happy with the Aftermath Shady stuff, but again, there are people, one named by the name of Joe Budden, who have done this so much better when they have a disagreement with M, and trying to respect the pen and also know that you have to bring your pen. The Game act like he was never good. I don't get it. Do you have an inkling or a feeling as to what he's doing? We are like 4 minutes in and I still don't get it.
This is a narrative, right? So he is kidnapping the Uber driver. He's doing the run of the rhyme scheme or the rhythm of Lose Yourself. Game signed to Dre's Aftermath label in 2003, where he was attached to G Unit. Eminem is always used as white trash image, and he's surrounded by black rappers. So Game's trying to suggest that, like, he's trying to take on black culture. So this is now getting very deep and going in a direction that I didn't think it was going to go. From my point of view, Eminem has always said that I'm not black. I will stand up for black culture when I need to on a political level, and I will go as far as to talk about those things when I diss Trump or stand up for black political needs and views at the expense of my own power and revenue source.
He also very clearly states his influences and does not act like he came upon this rapping thing himself. One of his biggest inspirations is LL Cool J, yeah?
Yes, and he has always done that and has always stood up for blackness. Maybe not at the beginning of his career, but definitely has done that now.
But I think even then he was very clear about this is what you think I am is not that.
Yeah, he was clear about his own upbringing.
Yeah.
Right. I worked really hard to be accepted by Black culture, and I don't take it for granted.
Right.
And I think he definitely has said that in the past.
We're not gonna do that. I love Big Sean. I do love Big Sean. But we not gonna do the biggest rapper in Detroit is Big Sean.
No.
If we're talking hierarchy in terms of that, like, I mean, I feel like it's still gonna be like M and Royce for me, and then Sean maybe.
Sales wise, right? Sean has definitely done well for himself.
Oh, for sure. And way better than Kanye was treating him.
To come out and say that like Sean is the biggest, maybe biggest Black artist, that doesn't speak to Royce's contributions to Dre's work.
It does not.
It doesn't
Royce
speak to
Sean.
M's contributions to Dre's work. Drop the world on your head with one arm. Dear Slim, Haley's with me and she's unharmed for now.
Not really worth. But I mean, it's like one of those, remember what I said earlier. And this is how I know it probably has to be a troll, because it's not a game.
So we fell for it.
Yeah, we fell for it.
Nah, we're doing this for the views. Hit that ding, please. He's crossed the line. You called it, right? He's gonna talk about Haley. I think we felt that in our soul. It's low hanging fruit at this point. Like, who doesn't?
Smart people.
COVID, Corona, same thing. Anyway. But you can't do any worse than M has done by referencing Kim. Yeah.
But at this point, like, why? He's not even in that place anymore. This just seems, even as a troll, this could have been better. We're here, we're listening to it, we're reacting, so job well done. But come on, man. Like, you're a better artist than this.
Well, I just go back to the fact that, like, he's doing a tribute of sorts.
Do it better.
He keeps punching at 50 Cent, even though, like, 50 did write some shit and wrote some shit for him.
That first album,
right,
is very heavy 50, especially the singles that got you the acclaim that we wanted to hear your raps from. It's all 50 flow, and you just stepped into that, which is why your second album and subsequent third or whichever other album it was felt good to us, because we're like, oh, you can use the West Coast style without having to be backed by Genuine.
Part of me feels like this is going on too long.
Oh, it's past going on too long. We still got 2 more minutes. The bigger issue that I'm currently having here is I'm confused as to whether or not you want him to be the old M and like step back to the pedestal or what. You're crying for attention, because that is what game works off of, is the attention of, you know, I fucked this person, I did that, I did this, and like.
But here's my part about it. Why not just be great?
Why not? Why not?
It's like a gimmick.
Yes. All the things, all the shots. But it's a 10-minute song, so I don't think we're going to be wrong. Knew he was going to mention the MGK thing in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm kind of more disappointed because I think we gave him way more clout and feeling like he was going to be disrespectful, and he really hasn't been.
Yeah, none of this it's all low-hanging fruit, right? It's the easy thing to say.
He has packed some bars in here, or some structure. Yeah,
I heard some of that kind of earlier, where fiending for a Dr. Dre bass hit, how ironic, an attic in a basement, right? Like, that was really great. Has never been a thing that Eminem has wanted or tried to do.
Ever.
Is he talking to himself?
I don't know, but is this gonna is this gonna go on for the next, like, there's no more rapping?
No, that's it.
What?
That's it. You feel like you just wasted 30 minutes?
I feel very exasperated by this. It's just not a good song.
It's not impressive. It's not great. Like, I had a better time with his intro on the documentary. That good shit times. Was magical.
Magical.
Compared to this, you could like kick this into a field of homeless folks. They shit on it and then throw it into a pond. It float down to the bottom of the pond. It gets skipped around, flows into the Mississippi River, and goes out into the ocean and gets eaten by bottom feeders.
Damn.
This is garbage. If you were gonna give it a rating, right?
Shit. What this is this is spaghetti, but it's made with ramen and ketchup. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like one of these little TikTok videos where they're cooking stuff and you're like, you literally just wanted me to cuss at you. Anyway, what rating do you give it?
A nothing out of nothing.
Damn. I gave him a half. You can't give him a half?
Nigga, no.
Well, maybe you enjoyed the song. If you did, let us know down in the comments. Let us know what you were expecting from this song. While you're there, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. You can get notified for the next time we do a hip hop review or anything that's like potentially good. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Or 1, 2, 1, 2. Peace. I was like, oh, this song is taking your soul.
Yes.